Hi, this is Somik from SourceBay, and today we're going to take an even closer look at the user of work by building a practical timer app. If you see this UI, this is something I have built already, and this is a very toned down and simple version of a timer which has only two buttons, one of which will start the timer. The timer will increase by one each second, and once we hit the stop button, it should stop. Before I provide you the solution or at least start with it, I would insist you pause the video here and try to solve it yourself. That way, you would not only get a better understanding of the user hook and why we specifically need that one, but also a few other JavaScript methods like the set interval and clear interval and so on. Right? Okay. So hopefully by now you have tried it yourself and you have either successfully solved it or you have come across some hurdles. Either way, I hope this has something for you to take away. So to achieve something at a specific interval, to trigger a function at a specific interval in JavaScript, we have something called the set interval, which we are definitely going to use here. So set interval takes two parameters, one of which is a function and the second one is the amount of time after which the function gets triggered each time. So this time we're going to call it increase time function, let's say, and we're going to define our function outside of this like so. Increase time, and this function will be an arrow function, and all it will do is it will increase the time by one each time. Okay, so add one to its previous value. So now that we have a function increase the time, all we need to do is save the id of this timer in something, and that something has to be a reference. In this case, a reference that will be achieved by using useref. So I'll call it, let's say, timer id, and it will have the reference of this useref like so. Now once we start the timer, all we'll do is save the reference of the timer of the interval in our reference like so. We'll call it timer id dot current equals to now the id that the interval returns. So in the stop timer, all we need to do is we need to call the clear interval method on this timer id dot current. So right, and to make it even future proof, what we can do is we can only start the start timer if it already does not have an id. Okay, so if we already do not have a timer id, then only start the interval or start the timer in this case. Okay, okay, you can change the syntax a little bit. If not, timer id dot current, and we can have it like so. Yes, with that we should be good to go. Let's test it out. If I click this button, our timer starts, and if you click the button stop, it should stop. There you go. You can also play around with the code, maybe add a reset button and try that again. But for me, I'll keep it here. Thank you.